Honorable Deputy Chief Minister Shri Ji, Power Minister from Rajasthan, Honorable Shri Hiralal Ji, Chief Secretary Odisha, Shri Manoj Ahuja Ji, Professor Anup Singh Ji from IIT Kanpur, representatives from Bill Gates, Tony Blair Foundation, and the Principal Secretary Power Odisha Government, and friends from industry and media. At the outset, I extend my gratitude to the government of Odisha for hosting all of us at GELS Puri. The enthusiasm, expertise, and diversity gathered here gives me a confidence that this forum will not become ceremonial formality, but a genuine solution-driven platform for India's power sector. It must be seen in sync with existing power infrastructure, especially during the critical transition phase. The next decade of India's energy journey will depend on how effectively we modernize, stabilize, digitalize, and secure our grids while integrating rising demands, exploding EV loads, and rapidly expanding renewable capacities. Delhi holds a unique position in this national conversation. As a landlocked megacity with one of the highest consumption densities in India, we have no coal or hydro, but we face some of the steepest demand curves in the country. Peak loads intensified by the urban heat island effects in summer push our networks to its limits. Our urban settlements planned decades ago now require deep rethinking. When Europe discussed reducing energy consumption by 50% by redesigning cities into 15 minutes urban models, it is a reminder that energy planning, it is a reminder to all of us, and especially the experts, that energy planning is also city planning. The way dense cities evolve will determine the shape of the energy transition. Delhi, because of its constraints, is naturally positioned to lead the urban energy transition. These constraints have pushed innovations. We deployed India's first and South Asia's largest BESS, battery energy storage system, in Kilokri, Delhi, proving that even a congested urban village can host cutting-edge storage. We introduced Delhi's digital twin architecture in Janakpuri, which monitors the grid in real time, predicts faults, and reduces outages before even the citizens notice them. The question we grapple with are the same questions which are faced by every state. How do we plan for the long-term and short-term power sufficiency? How do we build state-level and national-level power master plans that reflect renewable variability, climate risk, and evolving demands? How do we build storage ecosystem that stabilizes the grids? How do we integrate EV charging without overwhelming feeders? How do we prepare for cyber risk on an increasingly digital grid? And how do we develop distributed energy markets, peer-to-peer solar trading, backchain-based energy settlements, community storage that complement the traditional grid instead of disrupting it? These are not theoretical concerns, but operational realities, and no state can face these alone. Another area that deserves deeper national rethinking is the role of interstate partnership, for which we should all thank Odisha government for planning this GELS. Delhi simply cannot generate the volume of green energy it needs. We must explore city to city grid corridors. This model can reduce overall system costs while supporting national renewable integration. It also aligns with recent remarks of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji in Hyderabad that the government is examining the possibility of opening nuclear sector to the private participation. Such reforms can reshape India's baseload architecture in the coming decade, and states must prepare for this evolution. Over the next 2 days, I hope we emerge not only with the rich discussion, but with clarity. We need a unified cybersecurity framework for SCADA, AMI, and EV chargers. We need PPP models to expand underground cabling and digital infrastructure. We need a roadmap to integrate rooftop solars, storage, and demand-side management at scale. And we need an actionable, ambitious GELS Puri declaration that advances India's transition in a coordinated and realistic manner. Delhi has come to this forum not only to showcase its innovations, but to learn from every state represented here. Together, I believe we can craft blueprints for India's next generation grid that is clean, reliable, affordable, and resilient. I look forward for the next 2 days of meaningful dialogue and collaboration, and thank you for inviting Delhi here, for sharing its views, and I hope the discussions here in the next 2 days will make this learning a permanent feature, with GLS leading the way, and Odisha government and the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister and the Energy Minister, who has taken up the lead, leading the way for the clean and self-reliant states in this field of power. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Delhi.
Thank you so much, sir, for your positive address and your valuable insights. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us